So during normal cooling operation, heat is discharged outside here, like it's saying outdoor air, and heat is being absorbed from the indoor air. So we're taking heat out of this air, moving it with the compressor, discharging it with this condenser. Well, let's say we don't need to cool the room, but we need to dehumidify the room. In that case, this valve opens up and the hot gas is allowed to bypass most of this coil. It bypasses, it comes over here, and it goes through the reheat coil, reheats this air, then that becomes the liquid line to feed the evaporator, which is cooling the air. So the air is going this way. First it cools the air, then it reheats the air, but the piping shows that it's happening here first. This factory setup does one more additional thing. They have an additional solenoid valve that they do this thing they call subcooling. They subcool. It's kind of a two-stage dehumidification thing. So hot gas is the full dehumidification, but if cooling is needed at the same time that dehumidification is needed, then what they do is they subcool the liquid through this coil, and then when it goes into the evaporator, the refrigerant is colder than it normally would be, and the refrigerant physically being colder causes the reheat coil, or I mean, it causes the evaporator coil, so the liquid's going into the evaporator. Because it's colder liquid, it makes the coil physically colder, and anytime we can get that coil below dew point more, we're going to absorb more water out of the air. So what we do in our setup, I'm going to talk about in this third and final video coming up.